Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. It's Rachel of Gathered Plans. I have a relatively quick haul for you. I just have 5 shops here: Peach Pom, Sadie Stickers, the Pretty Pink Co., Hello Petite Paper, and 2 Lil Bees. If I get anything more in the mail, I will certainly add it to this haul. If not, this will be a pretty quick one. But with that being said, I do have referral links and discount codes below, so let's just get started. Okay, so I know I said this is Peach Pom, which it is. She is rebranding to Simple Paper, and this is something that she has shared on both of her platforms. I think she has a new Instagram account dedicated to Simple Paper, but she's transitioning over from Peach Pom to Simple Paper. I don't believe she's going to be doing traditional like weekly kits in an A5 wide anymore. But don't quote me, she did share a lot of this stuff over on her new platform and on Peach Pom, so if you're interested, be sure to check that out. Also, I have a stamp on my hand, so that's what that is. If you see it, don't mind me. But yeah, anyways, I just wanted to say that so that before I forgot. But this is a really beautiful like aesthetic, and I really like what she's doing with her new shop. It's definitely more like minimal journaling focused, and I don't know, I just feel like it's just a lot more like Lena's true style. So I really am happy for her and excited for her. I think she said that she's been trying to do this for so long, and I'm just really proud and excited for her. So here is a journaling card, really beautiful. It says grateful, and then it says thank you. I will not have another discount code for Simple Paper, so just know that my Peach Pom code will expire. I think it's already expired by now, or you can't use it anymore. So just wanted to put that out there so that way you know the updates, but it will not be in the description bar, so you won't see any codes pertaining to her shop anyway. So here you go. This is all on transparent matte paper. This is just incredibly beautiful. I love everything about this. I play around with like 3 different styles of like, I wouldn't say planning, but like scrapbooking or journaling. So I have an art journal in my traveler's notebook where I just kind of put together different papers and stuff. Hold on, let me try to grab that so I can share it with you. So for example, here's my traveler's notebook. I have done something like this, and I share this over on my Instagram. This is just something I like to use, like packaging material and repurpose stuff, receipts, stuff like that. I've been really inspired by a few accounts that I follow, and I just want to kind of do more things like that. I also have my Bsixtology that I was doing and using for a while to do something similar to that. I think I've shared some on my Instagram as well. And I don't have like a Hobonichi, or I did have a cousin, or let me backtrack. I do have a cousin, but it's done. Like I didn't use it very much in 2022. I tried it. It just wasn't something I could realistically keep up with. But I love seeing people's spreads, and that's kind of the thing about like planning and seeing other people. You get inspired, you buy a planner, but it ends up kind of just like sitting on your shelf. That's kind of what happens to me sometimes. But I'm also in the process of putting together my pocket again, just for like something daily. And on my desk, I just use a mini happy planner for like, you know, regular note taking and stuff I need to do for work, in addition to my work calendars. But as you guys know, for my memory keeping, I definitely still use my Sadie Stickers A5 wide. So I'm kind of all over the place. I still haven't figured out like what I really want to do for 2023, and it's not something I'm trying to put a lot of like stress on myself or pressure. But the only thing that's really been consistent is my A5 wide, which, as you guys know, is this planner here, and I have been decorating that size planner for several years now at this point. But I don't know, I just really love this. I think it's really beautiful, and for full transparency, I had credit that I wanted to use up as well, so I really want to play around with this. Why did that come out like that? With this, I know that there are so many shops out there that are dedicated to something like very light and airy and simple like this, that I've seen a lot of planners use in the minimal space and more of the like art journaling, Hobonichi kind of space, and this is just really, really beautiful. But I can't get over how light this is. Her transparent matte paper is really pretty. I think she said something about her transparent matte in a post on Instagram, like an update, so definitely check that out. I've been blabbing a lot, I'm so sorry. I'm kind of all over the place here, and these stamps are beautiful. I've been super into stamps, and I just can't wait to make spreads out of this, and I think like having more cohesive clip art pieces and florals will be really, really nice for journaling spreads. With that being said, let me actually grab my Bsixtology. Gosh, guys, I am all over the place. Like, for example, this is just so pretty. This is kind of what I do in my Bsixtology in addition to my traveler's notebook. I kind of want my traveler's notebook to be more like using and repurposing things I've gotten from packages, Happy Mail, whenever I go shopping, receipts, stuff like that. That's kind of the intention for my traveler's notebooks. As you can see, there's like a receipt here, and there was a tag here from something that I bought. And with the Bees Mixology, I feel like it's definitely more dedicated to specific pieces that I have purchased. I don't really write in it, I just kind of use stuff. But just really beautiful and just fun, something different. I know that, you know, art journaling is kind of, it can be a silly concept to those that don't do it, but it's really just like scrapbooking and playing with different types of materials and papers. But I love it. This is probably one of my favorite spreads here. And this is my all-time favorite one, like different kinds of textures and papers. It's just really, really fun. But like this would look gorgeous with something like this, and that's kind of why I wanted to grab this. I did save up a lot of like journaling pages from other shops that I may not have used up in a weekly spread, and I'll be using that in my Bees Mixology as well. I don't always film and plan in those or like share it on YouTube or Instagram, because those are definitely more of like my me time things where I might post like a reel or a picture, but it's definitely something that I like to do off camera because it's just very peaceful and calming for me. But yeah, so this is Simple Paper. Definitely check her out. Really, really beautiful stuff. And I know Lena has a lot coming. She has like monthly subscription stuff, so definitely check that out. But this is Simple Paper, and it was previously Peach Palm. This shop is Sadie Stickers, and this was a recent $2 Tuesday. I'm so glad my freebie is in here because I cannot find one of my freebies right now. But here is my freebie. We are going to be in the process of changing them. I just haven't picked what I wanted yet. But this is still fall specific with a few everyday things like these dividers, garlands, and then the squiggles. But a lot of these are fall specific things, which is fine. I feel like you can certainly save them for the next season. I feel like the year flies by anyways. So this was a recent $2 Tuesday, which I loved. It was very journaling inspired, and I just really liked all the different elements. And I'm excited for these stamps because I've actually been talking about or just mentioning in some Plan With Me's that I really love stamps in like journaling kits, but I find like the stamps are so large and it's really hard to incorporate them in my style of planning at least. So I'm excited to have something smaller, but these are the Ink Stroke Washi. These are really, really beautiful. I love the organic shape. Definitely like journaling inspired with like ink pens or fountain pens and just like stamps and typewriter, all that good stuff. So really beautiful in all 3 foil colors. You get a ton. This is really exciting to use. I can't wait to layer and plan with that. And then here, let me grab a planner for size reference. So here we have these postage stamps. I think I only got, I didn't get the frames where the center is cut out, but these are really tiny. Wow. They're even smaller than I thought, because I do watch Alicia's like $2 Tuesday videos on her YouTube channel just to get like a good reference for sizing. But I do like these. These are really cute and adorable. I wonder if there was a medium. Yeah, I probably would have loved if there was a medium, because there's a real, like this is the large size and this is small. I feel like a medium would have been like a perfect size for me, because I think like kits have sizing like this, but maybe a little bit bigger, which is quite large for me to still use. But anyways, it's still really beautiful. I'm definitely going to make use of it. Stamps are something that I've been seeing trending, and I'm still trying to figure out like how I want to use them. Sometimes I use it and like I trim them down and I layer them with other boxes, or I'll put them at the bottom of columns and trim them so they're kind of, you know, incorporated with flowers and stuff like that. But these are really tiny. And this would be really cute to like put in the day cover section and then put the number inside of it. That's really adorable. So I got that in white, and then I got it also on transparent matte paper. Really beautiful. I think I did all of the stamps in white and transparent. So here is size large on white paper. You know, she might have had a size medium and I just didn't notice, or I don't know, to be honest with you. And then here is large on transparent matte paper. Really beautiful. She did have the option of getting like just the frames where the center was cut out, but I like this idea because I want to be able to layer florals behind it. And if I wanted to just cut it, I would just use a ruler and a knife and just trim out the center so I could weave in and out pieces if I wanted to. And then here we have the wax seals plain. Oh yeah, these are beautiful. Okay. So I love this concept and idea, and the sizing is literally perfect. Like, she did such a good job with this. I love this idea of a wax seal. And then also I have so many ideas for this, like putting this on a box so it kind of looks like it's an envelope. That's really cute. And then I really like the wax seal with the foliage. Listen, I don't know. Really cute. So beautiful, foiled really beautifully. I got that just on transparent matte paper. And then of course I had to grab the ink strokes as well in divider form, just because I feel like trimming this would be kind of wonky looking, because you would have like a straight edge and then the other edge would be like organic. So I wanted to have that organic shape on the ends. So love that. And then also grabbed the coffee rings in large, because I do already have these in the small or medium, whichever other size she offered. But I love the look of this, and I'm going to try to use one of my coffee kits. I've been hoarding coffee kits and just not using them, but I think I'm gonna use them mostly in like one of my smaller planners, just because I don't have a lot of like florals for those kinds of kits anymore. I still have them from way before florals started getting really popular. It was when Alicia was like selling a lot of like coffee and kitchen inspired like photo kits. I really do miss her photo kits a lot. So Alicia, if you're watching, I miss your photo kits a lot, and they're some of my OGs. Like, I love them so much, and I just would love them with florals too, which I know is hard to add florals because a lot of times florals come from like the clip art, so it's challenging. But with that being said, also love these really tiny squiggles. These are so small, and I'm so excited because on my freebie, if you see, I love this squiggle so much, or this very simple flourish here. And this is basically the same width, and I just like the different like designs. That's really beautiful. And I would have loved like even a medium for this too. So really pretty. And I think like medium would have been more of like a true midi size, and just love that. So anyways, that is everything from Sadie Stickers. Just a quick $2 Tuesday. And again, here is my freebie, and my code is Rachel20 for 20% off. This shop is 2 Lil Bees, and I do have a referral link below, so if you're interested, definitely check that out. This kit is called Evergreen Forest, and it is so stunning. I feel like you can totally use this kit any season. Like, it could be honestly whatever you want, and it's a very versatile, that's right, yeah, that's the word. It's a very versatile camping inspired kit. Like, the colors can lean any which way if you wanted to use this in the spring, or why am I struggling so much? In the spring or the summer. And then I feel like the coziness of it could lean fall or winter. It just really depends. And then I really like the idea that adding elements to it, like snowflakes, if you wanted it to be more wintry, it could work, because there's like white elements that can make it like snowy. And then also, if you wanted to make it more like fall, you can add leaves, and vice versa with like the flowers can make it spring and summer, like if you're going somewhere a little bit more like cool in the summertime just to go camping. Like, it's really such a great kit that encompasses kind of all seasons, that, you know, you can use it, and it's not season specific, but yeah, it's definitely like situation or I don't know, event specific. Anyway, so here's the add-on or freebie. I'm always trying to figure out how I want to incorporate these like scallop dividers here. They're more of like a Hobonichi size, but I feel like you could cut it and get maybe 2 dividers worth if you wanted to, maybe in your sidebar or something. Or if you want to like elongate a section to indicate if you're going on travel or you're off or something like that. But you have some fancy boxes here, a really perfectly sized Polaroid. I honestly love the sizing of this Polaroid so much. I think it's perfect, and I think she actually kiss cuts the center. No, she does not, but love this, and I really like the watercolor trees, so that's beautiful. Okay, so let me get organized here. I'm gonna put those aside. Here is the mini kit. I got several add-ons for this, so that's probably what that other stack was. So here you have all of your full boxes, really beautiful. I love the typewriter font she used here. So cute. Wow, and I like the smoke coming out from there. That's really pretty. So pretty. Then here you have some flags, all of your headers. Really love that wood grain header. Literally, I love all of these. I think she took away the bow header, which I'm honestly a real fan of, just because I know that the bow is very traditional to her style and her shop, but I totally love this more. I usually eliminate the headers with the bows, just because I don't like bows like that as much anymore, and it's just not a part of my style of planning. But love the very subtle confetti with the pattern, and then of course a single line that's really pretty. All of your sidebar goodies, and then you also get some washi strips here, which are so cute. The Polaroid is adorable, and that's the bow I was talking about. She would have like these scattered bows and dots in her headers. Really pretty. And then here you have some more flags, and love her clipboard icons. I love this. I think I've mentioned this before in a recent haul, but I really love this thin scallop header or divider here. I want more of those. They're so pretty. I would love like a full set of them, to like 8 or something like that. And then here you have all of your fancy boxes. I'm still learning to use these. This is a very different shape than I'm used to, and I feel like I don't make them look pretty, or it's just not a shape that like I'm drawn to naturally. But it is very pretty. And then of course her very standard boxes. I love her boxes so much. Like I have a whole stack worth of just all of her boxes with the white center, just because they're very simple and I can use them anytime. And then here is the gorgeous bottom washi. This is Kiss Cut. It's so cute. It reminds me of like the Christmas Story kit where she had all of the houses, and this is beautiful. I love the wood grain. Your swatch day covers, and then your clipboard and some more like washi. Honestly, guys, I was looking at some of my old spreads, and when day cover decorating started getting popular and, you know, beginning to get popular, I really miss using day covers right now. I know that there's so much happening with day covers. Like freeform day cover deco is so trending and popular, and it's been for a while, and I love seeing just the creativity that comes with it. But I saw an older spread, and I'm kind of missing and craving the simplicity of just using the day cover that comes with the kit, and then adding like a floral or like a foiled element behind it. I think I might do that, just because I've been finding the balance in my spreads have been a little bit off, just because some kits that I use are so deluxe, and there's a lot I want to do, which I know in turn makes my kits look a little busy, which I don't mind sometimes. Like I do love some of my kits and spreads being busy, especially like my recent one being like a New Year's one. I wanted it to be busy, but then I do crave moments where I want a little bit more like white space and simplicity, and maybe not go as crazy with accents, but it's really hard to not just because I love like a little or a lot of foil around the white space area. But anyways, little rant about that. So that's the mini kit. And then I picked up several extras here. Hold on. So I got this clip art one. Oh yay, this is really exciting. I got this clip art one, which is adorable. And it's got like the perfect sized pieces. Let me zoom you in. So pretty. I think this was actually in her Christmas Story kit. And then I picked up 3 of the florals on my paper. Just love them so much, and I love the individual pieces. Oh, these are so good, like tucking those together, just really pretty. This was also something new. I think Lauren was working on these ink swatches with Maria, which I think Lauren has talked a lot about too. Tay was the very first person I saw really incorporating ink swatches in weekly spreads, so all the kudos to Tay. She is like the queen of these. I really do like the just little bit of color it gives a spread, and I think Lauren made a point to say that it's hard to find ink swatches that are going to match a kit perfectly, and that's why I always kind of stray away from picking up like florals that don't go with the kit necessarily, especially when florals were being sold a la carte for like $2 Tuesday or something like that. For me, I try to stay away from doing that, just because I know I love them and they're beautiful, but I know realistically I'm not going to use them because they might not match a kit, except for that like rare occasion where I might need an extra floral, and then I pair them nicely and then they match. But then most of the time, like honestly 95% of the time, they don't match kits I'm using. So I think Lauren's idea was, she's been really putting it out there that she really hopes that shops add, like, I think ink swatches are going to be like the next kind of add-on thing. And yeah, I think Rose Colored Days started selling them. She's the first person I personally saw like selling ink swatches, and that's where Tay was getting them from. And but I know like a few other shops have sold them since, like Paper Trail Plans, I've seen her do some. But I really like, you know, Lauren's pitch on definitely selling these a la carte like as add-ons, right, for kits, just because I feel like it's gonna match perfectly and you're not here trying to struggle to pair things, and just this little hint of color is so nice. And especially on transparent matte paper, it's so subtle. You can't really see it until it's on paper, obviously, but it's just so pretty. And you can get this on white paper or transparent, but I do prefer it on transparent because I like to layer over it. It just gives that little wash of color. The one thing I do struggle with transparent matte paper, like stuff like this, is you can sometimes see like the imperfections of it when laid down, like the bubbling, or it's not laid perfectly because of the kind of material, which has nothing to do with the shop. It's just transparent matte paper. Transparent matte paper is just like that. So anyways, that's my rant on that. It's gonna match beautifully, and I second Lauren's idea, and thank you, Tay, for honestly using them, because now this is gonna be like the next thing. I think it's gonna be like the next kind of floral add-on, you know, if you will. So really pretty. And then here we have all of your, I think this is an updated page. It's got tons of torn paper, and honestly, I really wouldn't be surprised if torn paper add-ons were a thing too, just because I think like that's kind of where we're leaning. And personally for me, having like a variety like add-on journaling page like that is kind of a hit or miss for me, just because there are going to be a several things on, like I've noticed that half of the things on some of these pages I will never use or end up going to waste, or I find like I'm forcing myself to incorporate it in a spread and then I end up like overdoing it. Because I don't want to waste it, right? But I think like maybe smaller quarter size sheets of things like this will help customers. Like personally for me, like I would love like the whole concept of just the ink swatches and then florals, and then like, you know, she did it right with just having like a clip art piece here without just having clip art and florals mixed together. It helps me control what I want to get as a customer, which I really love. And I know that's a lot of work for shops, but this is just something that I've noticed and what I personally would want. And I know what I want is definitely not what other people would want all the time too. So, but I can totally see torn paper being like its own quarter sheet. Especially like I love the smaller torn papers. I find that the larger ones that were spanning maybe like two columns was too large for me, and trying to incorporate it was always hard. But I really do end up cutting them to fit like a column and writing over it or something. That's what I enjoy. But this is really pretty. And then here is another add-on I picked up, which is a staple for Lil Bees. And I've said this before, I'm going to say it again. I think Lauren even seconded my idea. But Maria, if you're watching, I would love, so love to see smaller floral add-ons. Like you could just see the size difference. This little corner here, if this was like a quarter sheet of like sized down florals, and then these are like more medium to large, or this is actually medium. I feel like monthly kit and journaling kit florals are larger, but I would get a full sheet of these just because I find that I love layering these with icons and tucking them behind icons. It just gives a lot of dimension when you have, you know, it just gives you a good variety too, with large, medium, and small, large, and medium florals. So I like the options there, and I don't know, I really, really like that. So again, the Polaroids are so cute. Now I have 3 because it comes with this. So adorable. These are really, really small. They're like, if you guys remember Little Things, these are like really, really short in height, so it's hard to write almost anything, but it gives you that little wash of color if you have a script. And I still haven't been incorporating these just because I don't really layer with shapes anymore. Remember when we used to like layer with like circles and hexagons and stuff like that? Those were like the florals back then. And then here you have these beautiful like watercolor pine trees instead of floral trims, which I love that add-on. So cute. I appreciate the 2 circles. I haven't been using half circles as much anymore, but really adore the circles there. And then here is the page with the full trim, which I really like that Maria didn't make this like a floral trim, because you already get a full trim here. And instead she added the watercolor pine trees, which is really beautiful. And I love these shapes for layering. Where was it? It was on this page too. So I have a few of those, which is really, really nice. There's just so much on like of these, and I love layering those on top of each other. And then lastly, did I get this one transparent on purpose? Did I do that? Hold on, I'm looking at my invoice. I don't think I did. Maybe she threw this in. Well, if you did, Maria, thank you so much. I think these are both the journaling pages. I might be completely wrong, but this is on transparent matte paper, which I will never turn down. This is beautiful. Oh my gosh, you guys, look, this is so cute. Okay, I think this is something that Lauren has been mentioning too. So if you guys remember, let me look. Or maybe she stopped doing them. She used to have boxes, like quarter boxes that were more like labels, and then these were the designs. And I know Lauren, that's kind of who I got inspired from doing this, but she would always trim this itty bitty thin like scallop divider here. And I think she was talking about getting this added to Maria's kits, which I love that. 2, 4, 6, 7. So you get 7, which is really perfect. And yeah, so that is everything from Two Little Bees. I have been like really dissecting these kits and my Happy Mail. So I hope that you enjoy this more like conversational type of haul. I just really want to be intentional about like pointing out certain things and mentioning what I like and want, because I do know that shops prefer and really like feedback. And personally, I'm in a place where I feel like everything is kind of trending. Like, let me know in the comments below if you're feeling like that too. Like, there's so much in the community where, especially because journaling has really overlapped with our very niche community now, that like I feel like I'm so overwhelmed. I'm very overwhelmed personally, and I've actually talked about this with some of my close like planner friends, but I've personally gotten so overwhelmed with the overlap that I think like everything is trending. I don't even know, and I can't really foresee what is going to be trending next, just because there's so much everywhere, and I just need to kind of take a chill pill. But anyways, with that being said, this is Two Little Bees, absolutely beautiful. I love Maria's add-ons. She has a really, really great variety of add-ons, and there's something for everyone. I have been trying to use up, or I'm going to be using up also, all of the leftovers and some monthly spreads. So that's going to be my intention for this year, instead of buying monthly kits, just because I did get like custom, or I did get month scripts, and that way I can use them and not be forced to like buy a whole kit, and then that ends up being like more money and then possibly wasting more when I have so many leftovers. So that's gonna be my goal, is to be very like practical, I don't know, like reuse, you know, the whole recycle, reuse, reduce thing. So anyways, Two Little Bees, my referral link is below, so definitely check that out. This shop is the Pretty Pink Co, and I do have a discount code. It's Rachel15 for 15% off. And if you put my name in the notes to seller, you'll get my freebie. So here is my freebie. And this has actually been like a whole year now, but this is gonna be perfect for spring. And I know that shops are already releasing spring stuff, which to me is still mind blowing, because I got caught up, right, for like Christmas spreads. And then I feel like January, I just kind of fell right back to being behind 3 weeks again. Honestly, weeks go by fast, and like having life and stuff outside of planning, you can get behind so quickly on spreads. But I'm hopefully going to get caught up again this week. And I don't like being behind like more than 2 weeks, just because I also like having that extra week. Like if I am feeling like planning, I have an extra week to plan instead of like nothing to plan. So it's like this happy medium I'm always struggling with. But anyways, this is my freebie. Really beautiful, very functional. I hope that you like it. But this is what it looks like. And if you put my name in the notes to seller, you'll get this, and then use Rachel15 to save. So here's the packaging, really beautiful. And then she hand letters your name, so cute. Alrighty, so let me see. I got a lot of, I don't have my invoice in this, but I got a lot of restocks, and just also, oh, there's my freebie. I didn't even have to do that. Here's my freebie again. But I got a lot of restocks and some Valentine's things, which I'm really excited for. So here is the order freebie. It's so cute. I love everything on here. This is adorable. Pretty sure I picked up a few things that are on here. It's kind of like a sampler of all of her $2 Tuesdays, which I really love that. Like, I find like that's actually a really great concept. If shops would add freebies that were samplers of their $2 Tuesdays or something, that's really, really cool. Okay, and maybe if they sold this like as a sampler that you can buy on the shop, that's really cool too. Does any shop do that? I don't know. I feel like I just like had a whole revelation here, because honestly, having a full sampler of all your $2 Tuesdays would be really cool, like on a quarter sheet or something, because it gives customers an opportunity to maybe, for example, like if you had something very specific like St. Patrick's Day, if you had a variety sheet and sold it that way, then people could try a little bit of everything and because for me, like, I'm not gonna need so much for St. Patrick's Day or Easter or something, for example, right? I might have like one spread, so I end up having things that just kind of sit there all year round and through the years, and then I have to do a lot of like destashing or spring cleaning, which I feel like having a sampler sold is such a great concept. And I know that Pretty Pink Co offers like full kit size samplers that are like accent stuff that are season specific or kit specific, so definitely check that out. And she's doing it right. That's really cool. I would love if more shops would do that too, and just, you know, offer samples. Gosh, samples. We all like a good sample, you know. Okay, so here we have the $2 Tuesday sized items. These are really beautiful. These are heart airplanes. Listen, I have a thing for like airplanes, like style things. They're so freaking cute. I think they're the most adorable thing. Like, I don't think I've even seen like a airplane with this like trail as an icon to mark like travel since, what shop was it? I'm drawing a blank. Was it Planning World that did that? I don't know. It was so long ago, but it was definitely like, I can't remember which shop it was, but super cute. I love the daintiness of this. This is adorable. Like, you could even use this to mark travel, and that was my intent for it. Is, I know it's a paper plane, like, you guys, I know it's not a real airplane, but it's just a really cute like way, like doodly cute, fun way to mark traveling, because it's a paper airplane. And then the heart, because who doesn't love traveling? Or if you don't, then sorry, but yeah. So here we have the heart mini dividers. Yeah, I think all of these are on this freebie somehow, but I think they're just in the divider way. But this is the mini divider. So again, I have a thing for like shorter flourishes. I just love that. Super, super cute. And then anything that trails like this, I guess you guys kind of see the theme here, but anything that like has a trail is something I'm obsessed with. Like, it's one of my very few loves of accents, and I think Lauren talks about flow a lot. I really love this, and I appreciate that she has them alternating. They're so cute. Like, even in spring, like any of the bees with the trails, even though I'm highly allergic to bees, it's fine. I think they're so cute and so fun. But this is the heart mini flourish. Super pretty. I think this was the only one not on this freebie. Yeah. And then this, when I saw this, I geeked. Thank you so much for bringing this back, at least for $2 Tuesday, because this was my all-time favorite thing from the Pretty Pink Co. I just love the flow of this. I loved layering it with stuff and having it overlap, and it's such a cute sticker. And again, that trail and the flow is very dainty and elegant. Just so, so beautiful. And to me, hearts aren't just specific to Valentine's Day. Like, you can use hearts for literally anything, right? So, love that. And then here are some perfect restocks. I love these dainty dividers. I will always pick up a sheet of these anytime I get an order, just because they're so good. Lauren got me hooked on these, and they're just the most subtle way of foiling something, and I just love the design. And then here we have side bows. I've been really like interested in getting different styles of side bows, like dainty side bows. So these, again, all of these are also on transparent matte paper, by the way, but really cute. A little bit thicker in like the design than the Miss and Meow ones I use. I'll show you, let's see. So here are the Miss and Meow ones I use, but I like just having a variety because I have a lot of bows that are just like center and not like on the side like that. And then these mini boxes, and they're like the third size. Really beautiful. They do not take up the full width. So pretty. And Lauren uses these a lot too. So a lot of this was like Lauren inspired. But anyways, so that is everything from the Pretty Pink Co. Again, here is my freebie if you're interested, and my code is Rachel15 to save. So this last Happy Mail is from Hello Petite Paper. I do have a code, it's Rachel10 for 10% off. This is actually a resend. Vanessa was really, really sweet. She noticed that there was an error in something that she sent me, so she corrected it herself, and she was like, hey, that's wrong, it's not supposed to be like that, let me send you the right thing. So really great customer service. She is great, very talented. I love that. So cute. Let me try to... All right, so she resent, I still don't know if this is supposed to be winter, cottage, or cabin. I'm not sure. I think it's winter cottage. but she just resent me this kit because the color was off on several of the sheets is what she noticed, because I did a haul on Instagram and she saw that as well. So that was really sweet of her to fix it, so I appreciate that. But this kit is called Winter Cottage, and I think it might have just been an error with, because see, one says Winter Cottage and one says Winter Cabin, but that's okay. The coloring does look significantly better on this one. So here we have florals, and this is on her transparent matte paper. Really beautiful. This might be a little bit redundant because again, this is a correction from the last Happy Mail. Love these trims and the strip. I'm gonna organize this real quick. So these are the add-ons. I'll do that in a minute. Then here you have your beautiful full boxes. This is in silver foil. Yeah, I think it's supposed to be called Winter Cottage. You have your boxes on this sheet. Day covers, love these midi boxes. Circles and swatch boxes, so pretty. Her icons are hand doodled, really beautiful. Super cute boxes here. Flags, checklist here. And then your bottom washi. I'm obsessed with this. That watercolor tree line there, so pretty. So that's the kit, and then here are the add-ons. This add-on here has, this is the journaling page 1, some large washi strips, clip art pieces, and large florals, which I love. And then here is page 2. I adore these organic, like watercolor swatch or blobs. I don't know what to call them. This is beautiful. I would have gotten a full sheet of this alone. It's so pretty. And then 2 things of the large florals. I love having large floral in addition to the small ones. I think I mentioned that earlier. So this kit is called Winter Cottage. It should still be available in her shop, so definitely check it out. And then she sent me something else. So thank you so much, Vanessa. That was really sweet of you. This kit is called First Blooms. Really pretty. Let me get the full boxes. Oh, this is really, really bright and pink and girly. Here you have all of the florals. I love her florals. They are all hand-drawn, I believe, because Vanessa, she is so talented. Like, watching her draw and do everything on her computer, and she shares that, is just really cool. So stunning. This is called First Blooms. A perfect, I think this is actually a really great transition from winter into summer. It's got some wintry boxes, but then the other boxes are very bright. So this could actually just be a really great winter kit in general. Because like these 2 boxes have snow and trees and things, and then these ones kind of scream more spring. This is the vertical kit, okay. Oh, sorry, that's upside down. Here's the bottom washi. Yeah, this is probably a winter kit, but I think it would be a really cute transition kit actually. Super pretty, very, very girly. I wonder if this is her newest format from this. I think this is her newest format because these pages are formatted horizontally and these are vertical. That's really cool. Got some functional boxes here, some simple designs. Here's journaling page 1. Oops, let me zoom you out a little bit. This is really pretty, that window. And then journaling page 2. Again, I love these so much. These are so good. Love the grid paper. All right, so this kit is called First Blooms. Again, really great winter and transitional kit into spring, I think. And then this one was a correction. It's called Winter Cottage. So this is everything from Hello Petite paper. My code is Rachel10 for 10% off. And that's actually everything for this haul. I appreciate you watching. Thanks so much. Please do not forget to like and subscribe and take care. I'll talk to you soon. Bye, everybody.